What's up, my friends? I'm Mike again. Glad to have you guys back to another episode where we talk about the latest and greatest desk accessories to level up your setup. Today I'm going to show you some really cool things that I've been using in my setups for the past few months, and I think they're awesome because it has really improved the function and look of my desk setup. So whether you're looking for something for yourself or your techie friend, I'm sure you guys are going to love it as well. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So first, if you have a lot of stuff on your desk like me, it will look something like this. There's just a lot of cables and things taking up my space. To make it look more organized, I've been using a desk shelf by Grovemade. This is their newest version, made with a solid walnut top and an integrated shelf made of aluminum. I like to put my speakers on both sides to elevate it closer to my ears, and just by putting this on my desk, I think it instantly elevates the entire look. It's very effective at hiding the cables in the back of the desk. I also like how there's two levels now to the shelf, so I can store my USB hub through the back and store my notebooks there as well to free up desk space. Now I can instantly hide away everything on my desk mat by just pushing it under the desk shelf to do other things. So I love how there's a ton of storage space to reduce clutter, and I definitely love how the walnut looks. I think it really gives a premium, natural, and warm vibe for a workspace that inspires you and is enjoyable to work at. However, if you don't care about your cable management at all and like your cables hanging out and about, here's a neat RGB HDMI cable from Vivify. I've been using it in my gaming setup and I think it looks sick. I love how the cables is shaped so that it's tangle free and I can shape them any way that I want. You can definitely have the cable spread over your table, but I like to bundle it up in a circle so when the light is changing, it makes a swirl effect. And it's awesome that the lights coming out from the side is diffused so nicely. You can customize them to any color to match the look of your setup through the software. And moving along, to light up my desk and reduce eye strain, I'm using BenQ's Screen Bar Halo LED monitor light. The light is pretty powerful and it covers most of the desk, but the coolest thing about it is that it has a wireless controller. I love how I can place it anywhere on the desk and it looks awesome and clean without a cable attached to it. You can turn it on by hovering over the sensor, and from there you can adjust the brightness, the temperature, or just set it to auto and it'll adjust the best settings for you. The monitor light fits on most monitors, but it also has a special adapter for my curved monitor. Another unique feature is that it has a light on the back to light up the wall to further reduce your eye strain. I love this feature because I used to have to tie a light bulb to the back of my monitor arm to do this. So I think this is a really useful tool. I love how it does all this and saves space on my desk at the same time for a functional and clutter-free look. And next, we have one of my favorite upgrades, and it's the Newfie Air 75 Ultra Slim Wireless Mechanical Keyboard. This has got to be one of the most beautiful and feature-packed keyboards out there. I love the color scheme of the keycaps and how it feels. The build is made of aluminum and there's lights on the sides to indicate battery life and other notifications. Overall, it's a very premium feeling keyboard. As for features, you can connect up to 4 different devices, 3 by Bluetooth, and for a more reliable connection for gaming, which is very important to me, there's a low latency 2.4 GHz wireless connection by using this USB, and of course, you can connect it by using the USB-C cable as well. It's also designed so that you can easily switch between Mac and Windows with the toggle on the top. There's a lot of different RGB backlighting that you can choose from, but more importantly, this keyboard is super satisfying to type on. I'm using the brown switches on this keyboard and it sounds like this. And the awesome thing about this keyboard is that the switches are hot swappable. You can order the keyboard with blue or red switches, and this is what they sound like. So, which switch sounds the best to you? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like this video so far, make sure to like and subscribe. And by the way, I am using a mousepad by Grovemade, and I gotta say that this must be the most premium mousepad in the world. It's made from leather, aluminum, cork, and wood. The aluminum gives the mousepad structure so that the leather won't warp or curl from the warmth from your hands, and the cork padding protects the surface of your desk. I like how I can shift it around but stay still when I'm using my mouse on it. And man, the leather surface feels so smooth and soft on my palms, and it just looks so premium. It's definitely a statement piece on my desk, so if you want to treat yourself, this is something really nice to use. And next up, to give my setup a bit more flair, I've been using the Govee Lyra floor lamp. I think this is a very well designed lamp. It looks very futuristic with its minimalist build structure. It uses a powerful LED strip inside the slim metal enclosure to create diffused lighting, and man, I gotta say that it's gonna make any space look awesome. So this light was designed to be used in a corner, and if you want a super diffused light, you can position the brightest parts directly to the wall. However, for my setup, I actually like to see the light, and that's because I actually use it together with the Govi Glide to make an X shape. Now I think this combo looks really cool, and as a filmmaker I love having this in the background when I'm filming. And what's cool about this is that you can link the two lights up in the Govi app, so when I'm choosing colors or patterns they will both be the same. I can also control it with my Alexa, so it's pretty convenient to use. So in the app there's a lot to play around with. You can have many different colors and even a Christmas color. However, I like the setting called Sunset Glow the best because it contrasts really well with my dark wall. Overall, I'm very impressed. I think these lights are awesome to modernize any space. And if you really want to add some futuristic vibes and personality in your space, look no further. This is the Gravistar Mars Pro speaker.
Bluetooth connected.
That's right, it's a Bluetooth speaker that's made of a high quality zinc alloy, so it feels super hefty and premium. I gotta say, I'm really impressed by the build quality and all the little details on the robot. It makes it all look super realistic, like something that just came straight out of a sci-fi movie. It has a dual speaker system with a passive bass radiator to produce a super deep and punchy bass with crisp highs. I've been using it in my gaming setup and it sounds a lot better than my laptop speakers. And here's what it sounds like. And to adjust the volume, there's a touch control on the top which visually shows you the volume level. You can also set the RGB lights to 6 different colors so that you can fine tune it to match your setup. So if you're looking for an eye-catching Bluetooth speaker with massive sound, this is pretty cool, guys. Next up, we have the Pitaka Mag Easy tablet stand. I love how it's so simple to attach my iPad to it. It just sticks right on using their case. I like the stand because it's tall enough and it's super adjustable to get the best viewing angle. You can tilt it and rotate it really easily, so whether I'm watching movies or using vertical apps like Instagram, switching between them is a breeze. It also has a wireless Qi charger, so if you're a tablet user, this is a really useful desk accessory. And next up, we have this Transformer laptop sleeve by Moft. The sleeve itself feels great in my hands and my laptop fits snugly inside, but the magic happens when you take the laptop out and start folding the sleeve up and transform it origami style into a stand. Having the laptop elevated just works so much better for my posture, and when I plug it into the larger setup, it puts the screen up at a good height as a second monitor. Also, there's this flexible part here which actually functions as storage space. So if you're going out and carrying your mouse, charger, and little gadgets, you can store them right in here, and you don't have to worry about it scratching the laptop because there's a protective flap separating them. So this is a perfect example of a well thought out design. Great job, Moft. Moving along, if you're looking for visual eye candy, this is a premium laptop stand by Grovemade. Not only does it look great, it's actually designed to save you a lot of space on your desk. It uses really high quality material like solid wood and stainless steel to make it stable, and it even uses a lining of merino wool felt to caress your laptop. So I really like how the stand makes my space look and how it displays my laptop like the work of art that it is and becomes something that I enjoy looking at, but most importantly, it frees up space on my desk. So my friends, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on to get the latest updates about my channel from YouTube. And let me know in the comments below which products you liked or did not like in this video so that I can pick out the right ones for the next episode. And if you're still watching right now, thank you so much for supporting my videos and watching till the end. Make sure you drop a thunder emoji in the comments below to let me know that you watched up to this point. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Bye!